director for Audubon Nature Institute here in New Orleans. And Audubon Nature Institute is a family of facilities and attractions, including the zoo in New Orleans and the aquarium, a number of public attractions where families go to enjoy themselves. But where we are now is at our non-public breeding and research area called the Audubon Center for Research of Endangered Species. And we're actually at the Aquatic Center, where the Louisiana Marine Mammal and Sea Turtle Rescue Program is based. And we, every year, rescue dolphins, sea turtles, any marine mammals or sea turtles that are in trouble or stranded. This year, being the year of the big oil spill, we have our work cut out for us. So we have lots of turtles here, mostly Kemp's Ridleys. We have some green sea turtles. We have a couple of hawksbills. We have a couple of loggerheads. And most of them were injured or rescued from the waters around the BP oil spill. And so we're nursing them back to health, and hopefully we're helping to save the species.
I kind of feel like we came in through the back door.
Yeah. It's kind of like a covered patio area almost, but we have room for lots of turtles, and when you have a chance to talk to our biologist, she can tell you about the various stages that the turtles go through when they're brought to us. We don't actually go out collecting turtles.
Okay.
The turtles are brought to us by various entities such as Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries and NOAA.
But literally those turtles could come to you in any way. I mean, you're really that
yes.
First triage line after rescue, correct?
Right. They come to us, and usually it's rather late in the evening because it's after the boats come in, and they like to stay out all day during daylight, so it makes for long days for these guys. But when the turtles come in, there is a protocol that they go through. They're checked by veterinarians. They're administered medications. They go through, various stages of cleaning. And then as the days and weeks go on, that protocol continues. And so far we've had pretty good luck. Where we house a lot of the turtles and where a lot of the procedures are done. And now we're going to go inside, which is where we also house a lot of the turtles. So.
You're kind of expanding out of your normal facility, aren't you?
Yeah. We have plenty of room.
Hi.
These are the first.
Hi, Megan.
But, as a normal course, we don't necessarily have all of these tanks set up here.
For instance, what is normal and what's not normal for this space? Would it just be these tanks over here?
Yeah, pretty much. This is used, we use this for holding for a lot of our aquarium animals and for quarantine for those animals before they're accessioned into our collection, because you want to make sure they are not bringing any kind of illness or anything like that into the collection at the aquarium.
Okay. Is there a name for this room or this holding space?
Well, it's the Audubon Aquatic Center.
So the whole facility is the Aquatic Center, and what we just walked into is the main space.
Yep.
All right.
Show you something a little special if you can see it. I know last time I looked at it, the water was kind of cloudy.
How many people normally work here?
It just varies. I would say probably about a dozen in this area.
But there is some familiarity with responding to crises and having to expand up into situations.
Well, when you talk to Michelle, she'll fill you in on all that. But yes, as coordinator for this program out of Audubon Aquarium, we're always ready for that call. And she's had to drop what she's been doing at a moment's notice to go down. For example, this guy, this is not a spill-related animal at all. This guy was stranded out in West Louisiana. And he wasn't doing so well when he first came to us. I guess maybe 2.5 weeks ago now.
Now, how is there a determination, and this is, trying to put our hands around this, the enormity of what's taking place. Is there, to make a statement, well, this isn't, for instance, oil related, is there some specific reason? Do you know what caused this animal to be in its situation?
Well, once again, that's a Michelle question, but he was found in an area that hasn't been affected by the oil over in western Louisiana.
Are you finding, though,
He was dehydrated. I mean, there wasn't any evidence of having, swum through oil or breathed oil or
And that's kind of what I'm curious about. I would think that these animals are so intelligent in terms of their surroundings that if they recognize something that's going on in the water, that they would flee or move away. We'd heard initially the ideas of various marine life being pressed into areas that maybe have oxygen or don't, the water isn't soiled. Is there any relevancy to that, for instance, that you're aware of, and is it possible?
I don't know. I mean,
there's so much speculation.
We like to think they're smart enough, but who
Yeah.
really knows? I mean,
Yeah.
this is, in a lot of ways, it's new territory for a lot of us.
How many do we actually have on board? What's the new population?
About 106.
Okay. And do you have those broken down by type or age?
In fact, come with me. I'll show you.
All right. And we'll come back. They're not going anywhere, so I can come back and film them. I'm going to take advantage of you while I still have you before I'm moved on in the production line here.
I'm not.
We have live oil, 68 Kemp's Ridley, 5 Loggerhead, 21 Green, 2 Hawksbill, and Morts. What is Morts?
These are the dead animals.
The Morts are in the mortuary? Is that the slang for it?
I don't know if well, that means dead.
Okay. 7 dolphins, 9 sea turtles. Of those 7 dolphins, do we know their ages?
No, but Michelle would have a better handle on that.
And of the sea turtles, is that a mix of turtles there?
Yes.
Okay. And then the live, non-oiled, 4 Kemp's Ridley, 1 bottlenose, 1 loggerhead. What's an AAOA?
That's the Audubon Aquarium of the Americas.
Oh, and that's where we saw the Kemps and the logger yesterday. Okay. Very good. So this is the running tote board.
Yep.
Excellent. And how is this pretty much updated daily or weekly or do you guys take a snapshot of this every day and throw it up on your site?